he was like, he basically admitted to like taking multiple women out 3 times a week. So I'm like, that's his way of like saving money. But if she was more like, no, right? If she was one of those women that was like, nope, I'm not going on a coffee date, he wouldn't have, she would have saved herself that drama, right? See what I'm saying? If she would have
But
been
are you
like,
saying
nah,
that men need to spend money just to get to know somebody?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, men need to spend money to get to know somebody, especially women.
Why?
Not me. GV want to take Alabama on a coffee house day, right? I don't think GV needs to do that to get to know Bama, but if GV wanted to, please stop. Okay. If GV wants to get to know Bama, he doesn't have to do that. He could just get to know Bama, but he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But to get to know a woman, yeah, definitely. If you are going to be in proximity to a woman and you want a woman to risk the threat of violence to be around you and all of that stuff,
Oh my God.
definitely. Oh my God, what? Oh my God, what?
I mean, to me that sounds crazy.
Why is that crazy?
Of course you do.
Why is that
Do
crazy?
you think women are just afraid to walk out the house because men are around?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're not.
If they not,
The women
they
around
don't
here
know
are
no
walking their
better.
dogs at 10 o'clock at night. They're not scared. We aren't scared to leave the house.
Who is we? My wife is scared. I talk to my wife every day. She in my neighborhood. My wife. I was going to go walk my dog at 8 o'clock at night. I live in a nice neighborhood. I was going to go walk my dog at 8 o'clock at night the other day, and my wife was like, she was like, she looked every time I go out at night. She's like looking at me like you going out at night? I was like, yeah, I'm about to go walk. And she was like,
so you live in a nice neighborhood and you scared? Are you scared to go outside?
I'm not scared to go outside in no neighborhood, but I'm a man and I grew up in a bad neighborhood, so I'm not afraid of shit personally. But my wife she's very like, no, I'm not fucking. I don't want to go out.
So even in a nice neighborhood, your wife is scared to go outside. To me, that sounds crazy.
It doesn't.
She don't leave the house without you?
No, she goes outside, but not unnecessarily.
But she's okay. So she leaves. She's just terrified every time she leaves the house.
No, my wife is at work in the middle of the day. She's not terrified. She ain't no scary ass lady.
Oh, okay.
She's just aware.
Well, that's what you're saying.
No, that's what you're trying to imply.
You said that she's scared when she leaves the house.
I didn't say that. That's what you asked me, and I answered the question. No, she's not scared in the middle of the day to go outside. Is she concerned or aware that there are a lot of dangers potentially going outside at night? Yeah, by herself, walking around, not in a car, walking. Yeah, the hell, who is it? What are you talking about? What woman wouldn't be?
Because I asked you, was she scared every time she leaves the house? You said yes.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
American, do you tote anything like for protection?
No.
Okay. Do you have places that do you think the world is safe or unsafe to a certain degree? Do you think it's safe or unsafe?
That's a weird question. Anything can happen, but I'm not terrified when I leave the house.
Okay, then it sounds like you and Public's wife are in the same boat. You know stuff can happen, so therefore you move around accordingly.
I think everyone knows that stuff can happen.
And that's what Public's saying. That's what his wife understands. Yeah, and so that being the case, women move around.
But to say I'm scared to leave the house is crazy.
Yeah,
wait, hold on, wait. So there's no point in time in the day. You're 10 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning, you're okay. You're gonna just leave the house just by yourself to do whatever you need to do.
Yes, most women do. No, I don't walk around the neighborhood. Other women do. I choose not to walk around the neighborhood, but I can leave my house in my car. Like, that's crazy to be scared to leave your house.
Okay, let me read this super chat. Midnight Snack said, "Has anyone noticed that?" Hold on.
Think about this.
Hold on, Tony. Let me read the super chat. Has anyone noticed that the date alternative? Hold on, let me read it from this one. Has anyone noticed that the date alternatives men provide to get out of paying for the date actually isolates women and places them in physical harm? Yeah, like going on a walk, going to the park, and going to a home or something like that. Absolutely. It seems very predatory. Yeah, go ahead, Tony.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask. I'm curious about what other women on this panel would say, like, do y'all feel terrified to go outside and walk and do your regular business? Like, how do y'all feel about this? Because I'm a little skeptical that most women are not, let's say, at the very minimum, concerned or scared right in public. But that's just me.
We aren't.
I would say we as women, like, we know there's
Hey, there's a poll up there, y'all. Hold on. Do that poll up there. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I would say as a woman, we're not necessarily like, I wouldn't say scared or terrified. We just we just know based on, previous experiences, um men tend to have like this sense of entitlement when we're out in public, and they think we owe them some sort of social interaction. And like I've said before, I think men in their mind, they think they have some type of like social contract with us. So they believe as long as we're out in public that we are obligated to socialize and talk to them. And if we don't, as we know, there seems to be some type of consequence that comes along with it, whether it's like a man verbally yelling at you or even worse, because we done heard stories all the time about men harming and unaliving women simply for rejecting their romantic advances. Like, and
Are
every
you
time
saying
like
that most men are like this?
Nope. That's not what she said.
I wasn't even done, but okay. Anyways, but like I'm
But that's
saying,
not, but
there's
that's just,
also
but Shawnee, just for the record, that's not what you were saying, correct?
exactly, I wasn't. But if you let me finish, then you can answer. Anyways, as I was saying, there's always that potential risk of, encountering a man out in public and he may or may not, to try to do something to you. Like, I'm fortunate enough, like, I don't really have them type of like social interactions like with men. Like, I've never felt like um there's always that risk, especially because like I'm very like straightforward and I'm kind of mean. So um there's always like that potential risk of like some one day somebody it could happen. Like some man get mad at me, because he don't like what I'm telling him, and he could try to harm me. Like um there's always that risk because of like I said, men's entitlement to their perceived access to women. They feel like we are obligated to
Yeah.
talk to them. And anytime women, tell their stories about, men harassing them out in public, men like to say stuff like, well, if you don't want men talking to you out in public, then you shouldn't go out nowhere.
Very
That's not a
dismissive.
solution. That's not a solution to anything. Like, I should be able to run errands. I should be able to go out to the club and the bar and just have, even just to that
You
extent,
should
I
be
should
able
be able to
to
have like a social life and not have to worry about,
get
you know,
assaulted.
yeah, getting assaulted or like,
Yeah.
y'all
Harassed.
sitting here roofing my drink. Like, I'd be trying to go out and turn up and, be lit, all the other stuff. I wouldn't want to have to worry about potentially being harmed at the club or the bar when my intentions to go there or to hang out and have fun with friends. It's not necessarily to go there to like talk to men or connect with men. Because why would
Yeah.
I do that in the club? Like, the music loud, can't hear nobody. Why would I want to go out to do that in the first place? So there's always like a perceived risk, because at the end of the day, a lot of men, like, y'all be predatory. Y'all are very like predatory when it comes to like y'all's interactions with women.
Let me read this. Let me read this poll, and then I gotta read the super chat, and then I'm gonna let everybody respond. Let me see. The question was, ladies, are you leaving your house at 2 a.m.? Yes, 14% said yes. 85.83% said no. So most women ain't leaving their house at 2 a.m. That's what I figured. Also, F. Abdul Raham, I appreciate it. Rahman, sorry. Rahman's, they put 10 on American Goddess's head. They said she needs to be on Pearlie's channel. Appreciate that. Definitely. Y'all gonna pay more. Midnight Snack said, y'all gonna pay more to get rid of Pignisha than a man has ever paid to take her on a date. Damn. This is crazy. Y'all coming after American Goddess. God damn. It's getting spicy. It's getting domestic up here early.
Hey, Pub, can I do mod duty real quick?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, everybody. It's 397 of you nosy MFs up in here. So I need you guys to get the power tapping. Tap, tap, tap until you see confetti. Okay. That's number one. Number two, American Goddess. I don't know if you knew, but there is sometimes an order of speaking. So you kind of just hopped on the panel and there were like 3 people ahead of you. So never, never, never enter someone's house and just start talking. That's weird. We don't do that. And number two, don't read the comments. Don't respond to the comments while you're in the box, because at the end of the day, you're having a conversation with the host and the people on the panel. Otherwise, y'all enjoy the live. Don't be on here lying and stand in that.
Don't
Stand
be,
in that. If you say it, say you said it.
you missed it. It was some niggas on here lying already. You already- the whole first about 20 minutes was a dude up here
But
lying. So too late.
I know, child. I know Skeet was up here lying, but
Oh,
I'll
you
wait
saw
my
it? Okay,
turn
I
because
didn't
I
know
got
you
a
saw
couple
it.
of other things. No, I'll let GV talk about what we doing based on attraction.
Yeah, we got.
And
Hold on, man. We got to get to GV, man. We got to. Hold on.
let's
Let me.
get to 100K, y'all. We can do it. It's 400 people in here.
I didn't even know we was not at 100K. Appreciate it. Goddess said, Mammy Mountain dwellers are dangerous. Delulu as fuck. Dusties and Mammies, please find another. Oh, sorry. Dusties and Mammies, please find one. Please find one another and leave us alone at this point. We gonna be all right. All right, go ahead, G Vizzle. What you got? What you got to say, man, about dating? Do you think men should still pay for dates or not?
Even though I'm not dating, you want me to answer that?
Yeah, nigga, I ain't dating either.
Well, it depends on the situation.
Let me ask it a different way. If you ask a woman out, or if you want to go out with a woman, should you pay for the date?
I think she should pay for it
And why is that, GV?
because a lot of women catering to the men they like, letting them live off them, and all this other stuff. So why not?
What you talking about, GV?
Why they do that, GB?
I'm talking about. Okay. I'm talking about it's a lot of women complaining about men, but they let the men they like to live off them while they struggle or barely pay the bills. So if you attracted to me based on attraction, right? Pay for the date.
Damn it.
I want based on attraction on a T-shirt. I would buy it.
Oh my God, man. This shit is crazy. All right, go ahead, Jeff. Bama.
Man, I just didn't know where that story was going. We was in the trenches for a long time.
You didn't know you didn't know where that story was going? You're the only one that didn't know where that story was going to end.
I was waiting. Well, I didn't know if he was gonna stop because he never said based on attraction at the end. That's like the period at the end of the sentence. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I
I knew exactly where that story was going. All right.
I was waiting on that, but
Do you
yeah.
think men should still pay for dates?
Well, I'm past that part. I think that men should put effort into dates.
Like, duh, we should pay for dates, but more than that, we should be putting
Yeah,
effort in dates.
exactly. $50, $100, $200. That does not show that in the scheme of things. If you bringing home 60, 150K, 200K, whatever, 20, 40, $60 on a date, that does not show that you're interested in a woman. That just means that you think that that's the bar for that. So I'm gonna spend a little money to get your time. But the effort of the date is a different story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like let's go. We can go on a coffee date in Paris. Let's go to Paris. Let's go to Paris on a coffee date. What's wrong with that?
That's different, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that just turns the tables a little different. You spend $20 to go to a show, get some $10 tickets for a Sunday matinee. You put in effort for that. $20 is the same as a coffee date on price, but the effort is much higher to find a show that she would enjoy that y'all both like together, and compared to like, I'm gonna slide through and get a little coffee and then have access to your time.
Can I ask? I want to ask. Oh, I'm gonna let American Goddess answer and then Kay, and I want to ask a question to any of the ladies. American Goddess, do you think that men should be paying for dates still?
I don't think that it should require money just to get to know somebody. I don't. Me and my husband, we went swimming on our first date.
That's dope. Where y'all go swimming at?
At his hotel.
I
He's in the
knew
military.
I knew she would pop
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I knew it.
Well, I mean, he's in the military, and he stayed in a hotel, and we went swimming. Is that a
That's cool.
issue?
And he ate it from the bike later for free.
Yeah, hold on. Come
Well, I
on,
mean,
man.
21 years later, like I've been with him since then. I have not been with another man
How
since
old?
I met my husband.
How old were you when you met him?
19 turning 20.
That man, that shit we do when we 19. You know what? I think also, can I say that we might be, that this conversation is age sensitive too, to some extent, right? Because Penelope, you know, she was up here earlier, you know what I'm saying? I get it, 19, 20 years old, that, you know, we everybody young and dumb, right? Men be young, dumb, and full of cum. That's the only difference. But
No,
I get
my
that.
husband was not young and dumb. He was a man I met him at 23. He was not young and dumb. He's been a man since I met him.
His frontal lobe wasn't developed, Mel.
Yeah, I'm saying
I'm
it is
sorry.
reality. I'm not shitting on him. I'm just saying in reality, we were young.
What did the woman
He's saying
say?
his frontal lobe wasn't fully developed, which it wasn't, right, scientifically. But
Okay,
so what
but
I'm
he's
saying,
still been a man since then. He still treated me like a goddess. So I mean,
that's fine. Hey, treating you, you could treat a woman and a person with respect at 5 years old. It ain't got nothing to do with it.
Based
I'm
on
just saying,
attraction.
definitely.
yeah. Are you married? Are you with someone?
Who, me?
No, the woman who's speaking to me.
Okay, I'll let her answer that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, baby, you thought you ate. I'm very much married.
No, I'm asking.
You some
No, I'm just
attraction.
asking because you have a
Yeah.
lot of So you are.
No, well,
You're married.
you actually came up here with a lot of animosity. So let's not,
I did not.
you
I was just
actually
asking
did.
questions.
You did, but it's okay.
No, it's because I
It's
disagree.
okay based on attraction. It's okay. It's completely okay.
disagrees.
Yeah,
She disagrees. Now I want to
it's because I disagree.
Yeah, I want to talk to the people who disagree. I think that's interesting. And you said, and so you haven't dated in 21 years, right? Me, I haven't dated in 17 years. So it's been
Right. Well, I mean, I went on a few. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that I think that having this like there are certain things I would have done when I was 22 that I wouldn't do at 42, and there are certain things that and vice versa, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like I think this conversation might be a little age sensitive. I think right now at your age, I don't think you would accept a man inviting you to his hotel and swimming in the swimming pool. That's just me. I could be wrong. You could say, I would.
Women
Okay, cool.
Women do it all the time. If a
way.
woman is attracted to a man, the
Based on
man don't
attraction.
pay for dates.
See?
Yeah, they don't pay for dates. They make men that they're not attracted to. They pay for the dates.
What about
That
the men?
logic doesn't even make any type of sense.
No, but wait, hold on.
Well, I'm
let's say,
speaking facts.
let's say that part is true. Let's say that's true. When the women is attracted to a man, because this is what GV been saying, y'all. Y'all gotta listen. GV might be onto something. Based on attraction, the woman will be willing to accept certain behaviors from the man that she wouldn't be willing to
Yes.
accept from a man. That she
But she'll
wasn't
change up
attracted
the
to, which-
rules. She'll change her personal rules based on attraction.
based on attraction. Which,
Women do
if
it all
y'all
the
gonna tell me
time.
that ain't true, that's true. That's
Women
true for
do it
any
all
group
the
of people, men,
time.
women. It don't fucking matter. Anybody will do that, right? Cool. My question is though, let's look at it in reverse. If a man is not willing to spend money on you, does that mean he's not attracted to you? And I won't say physically, but
Why
I'm saying
would
that
someone want to spend money on someone they don't even know?
to get to know him.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Why
Like,
would you
people
hunch
work
on
hard for
somebody
their
you don't
money.
even know? That don't make
Wait,
sense.
hold on, wait, time out, y'all. How don't that make sense to
Coming
you?
out net.
Because
How don't that make
you don't
sense
know
to you,
anything
American
about
guys?
this
Seriously.
person. No, I'm serious. Like, you don't know anything about this person.
Yeah, you do.
And I assume that she wants to go on the date as well.
Yeah, you do. You do know something about her.
Right.
How do you just ask somebody on a date? Like seriously, like you think I'm just walking up to a woman like, hey, you look good, let's go on a date. Like, no, you gonna talk to her. You do know something about her. You know you physically attracted to her.
And
Or
does
you
the
already know
woman
that.
want to go on the date?
Huh?
Does the woman want to go on the date?
I
If
would
she
assume
wants
so.
to
She
go,
says yes.
So why not make it a free date? Like, why does he have to pay money in order to get to
Because
know
we live
someone?
in a capitalistic society, and that's the difference. We have to have capital to move around, and the fact that you think
What does
that
that
your
have to do with
date was
dating?
free,
Dating
the
is a
fact
part
that
of
you
it.
think that Yeah, you think your date was free, but the hotel room had to be paid for. That man didn't have access
By
to
the
a pool for
military.
free. So that being the case, so that's his job. Again, that's part of that. He's getting paid by that. So he's spending time, energy, and effort in that. He doesn't have a pool at his house for free. That's not the thing. So
So
that being the
when
case,
men,
like he still spent something to get access to have. If he didn't have a pool, he'd be like, "Hey, you want to come swim in the backyard in my mud hole?" No, that don't
no,
work. You
I
feel
would
me?
be happy
Like
just
he
hanging
had to
out with
spend
him
something.
because he's a dope person.
But you were,
Like,
but you were,
why does he have to spend money on me? Just
but you were
like I
19.
enjoyed
But you were
it.
19, though, American guy. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
There's no way. There's no way you a fully grown woman right now. If a man was like, "Yeah, come to my hotel and let's go swimming in my pool," you're gonna be like,
So what would be the
"Okay." Like, I
difference?
highly
Why?
doubt
So,
that.
yes. So public, what would be the difference?
But maturity,
Why? Yeah. Why would it matter if a man spends money or not?
because money matters. Like
To
Bama
the
said, that's
one.
what I'm saying. Are we not? You know, we live in like.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not getting it.
So you're not
If you like a
understanding.
person and you're attracted to a person, they should not have to spend a lot of money just to get to know
I
you.
didn't
So
say a
you
lot of
pay
money.
the bill. Wait.
So I'll
So
be saying
when
your
you're
it
amount.
doesn't
married,
have to be a lot of money. You
I didn't
just
say
have
the
to
amount of
have
money. You
money.
just said they're gonna have to
wait,
spend
wait,
some
For
Tony.
money.
society,
Hold on. Do you pay the bills or do your husband pay the bills?
it's all one pie. We share money.
Wait a
We
second.
never talk about
Is he
bills.
the
Uh huh.
primary breadwinner or are you the primary
He
breadwinner?
makes he makes the most money.
Okay. So he pays the majority of the bills, correct?
It's all
No, no,
it's all
no.
when you
Would you
marry.
Hit that
No, no,
promo
expect
no, no,
too.
no,
him?
no. When you're,
But would
I'm
you,
not sure if you
okay,
know, but when you're
okay.
married, it's one pot.
Would you expect him if you didn't work at all? You expect him to go out and make a check and pay those bills, right? Is he expecting you to pay the bills? I guess that's the question. Is he expecting you to pay the bills?
If he fell on hard times, I would pay the
If he
bills.
fell on hard times, but did he meet you and say, I expect you to come in here and pay some of these bills?
Actually, my husband moved in with me, and
Mm.
That's why. Okay. It's all
Mm.
yeah,
right.
that's why.
Another
Like, yeah, he moved.
another interesting
Yeah, I
term
gotta.
that I know that
Can
if you right
I
now you would
finish?
not
So like
American
his
Goddess, you
so
would not
he's
let a man move in with you right now 40 at your age. You wouldn't. Not that early. I don't know when it happened. You would not. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's be real. Like, we all grown up now. There was shit
well.
that we
If I
did
could
at
explain,
19.
because yeah, every time I say something, yeah, ooh, that's what it is. So no, my
I mean, it
husband,
just
he's in the
makes sense. Okay,
military.
go ahead. I'm listening.
Well,
Go
I'm
ahead.
just saying, yeah, he's in the military, and he went overseas. So when he moved back, I already had my apartment. So of course I wanted him because I love him. I loved him at the time. So yeah, he moved in with me, and yeah, we just started paying bills together.
I'm not, the thing is there's no judgment there for me. I'm just saying that I
Hopefully
think
not.
that, yeah, of course I'm not. I'm saying that I just think that you wouldn't do that if at this age, which that's the only point I'm trying to make. Like,
Well,
just
and
because,
that's a problem too because women are waiting way too long to get married. Why are you waiting 30 and 40s to try to settle down? Like,
so that you can make sure your brain is fully developed and you're not making an irrational decision
but
marrying
when you
somebody.
wait until your 30s and 40s, like all these women have all this trauma that they developed in their 20s.
Now
Why
who
not?
sounds like they're judging?
From who?
Who's judging now?
Well, that's fact. They do.
It's
They
not.
do.
It's not. You also
So
hunched a
women are
man
in
you
their
didn't know.
30s talking about the
You
trauma
also
that they
slept at a
have.
man
They
hotel
have.
you didn't know on the first date.
Hold on, y'all.
I
Hold on.
sure did, and he's my husband.
Yeah, let's calm down a little bit. I don't want this getting too contentious. Let me read these two super chats real quick. Miss Truth Teller, appreciate you. She said, Mr. Truth Teller, I'm sorry. Why do men who don't want to spend money on dates want wives and children? I'm confused. That's a crazy connection. I'm 38. I have never paid for a date in my life. The men I date don't want me to pay either. Yeah, that's crazy. We got 97 people in the poll. Y'all hit that poll. It's 2 minutes left on it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
GB, go ahead,
Well,
man. And then go ahead, GB.
well, just real quick, I would like to ask American, do you have any trauma? Like, do you have any trauma at your age? I think you're in your 40s or something, around that.
Yeah, I'm 41, and my husband prevented me from having all that trauma, so I don't really have
But
trauma.
no, you have some trauma in your life, right?
No. Trauma from what?
Trauma from being 41, raised inside of the world that's currently outside. Now, have you been outside?
I mean, I don't have trauma from the outside world. I mean,
That explains
some
a
might, but
lot.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean that just explains a lot with your take on this story and how the situation is. That you don't think that you've developed any trauma at 41 years of age with a husband that's in the military that does duty overseas and stuff. You don't think that you've had any trauma in your life at all.
I had trauma when I lost my father at 15, but no, since I met my husband, no. That's the only trauma I had when I lost my father.
So interesting. So I think that before we, go on a little couple side quests. I just think that what we're saying is not. I don't think we're saying the same things, because I'm not saying that men should be spending a lot of money on a date. I don't got the number. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the number is, because it's all relative. Like, I don't fucking know. If you make $30,000 a year, then $100 date is a lot to you. If you make $80,000 a year, $100 date is nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you make $150,000 a date, you know what I mean? Like, it's all relative, right? Like, I don't know. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what the number is. All I'm saying is that the idea that a man should be paying for dates, especially early on, is an idea that I think is worth keeping, right? I think it's a tradition worth upholding, right? Go ahead.
But if he's dating multiple women, that's a lot of money.
He maybe he shouldn't be dating so many women. That's also a thing that would, like, if he's going to do that, he should.
How do you not date? If you're in the dating pool, you're looking for someone, you have to date multiple people.
So how does he not?
What are you saying?
No, I agree with you. Multiple people is fine, but
yes, and that's expensive.
So how
could
is
be,
he
right?
not? But how is he not giving out
it's
trauma?
not. It could be. It is expensive to date multiple people.
Expensive is, once again, American God, it's relative. It may not be expensive for me. It may be expensive for another man, though, depending on how much money he makes. I could easily date multiple women at one time. It wouldn't be nothing to me.
My thing is, why are you internalizing a man's like financial, like why are you like internalizing that, like taking that into consideration?
What do you mean?
Like, because you're sitting here.
Why do I care about other people? Why do I care about men?
What I'm saying is, why are you internalizing his finances when how do you even, like, why are you internalizing it? Why are you making it like your personal
You're asking
problem?
why am I thinking about other people?
That's not what she's asking you.
That's exactly what she's asking. Why am I thinking about a man's finances when he's dating?
Why are you internalizing a man's financial issues that have nothing to do with you? That's what I'm saying. Because women, we tend to internalize like men's problems and try to make it our problems. You don't know that.
Should we not do that? So you're saying that we should not think about the people who we are dating? They don't think about
you're
us,
single.
but we don't need to think about them.
Dating. Why are you sitting here worried about who he's spending money on?
But American God,
you're a human being.
Because I don't want him spending. I don't want him spending so much money. That's his problem. That's his finances he got to deal with.
That's selfish to me, but
that's selfish.
No, I mean, it sounds selfish to not care about the money and the energy that's being put into it. Yeah, I mean, to me, that's selfish.
I got to read this poll. The poll said, "Did American come in combative?" 97% said, "Man, yes." 2.2
of course
said, "No."
Public, your followers are pretty vicious, so
are they?
Do not. Yeah. I would expect them to do that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm being real nice right now. Like,
real nice.
Yeah, you are.
Shit, me too. I got a question, Hub.
Second that.
Go ahead.
I didn't say anything that was disrespectful, by the way. I'm just giving my opinion.
Okay, American Goddess, would it matter if the man came to you, pursued you, and asked you on a date? Would it be okay then for you to assume that that man is going to pay for said date? That's what we're talking about. I don't think we're talking about the same thing. Me going out
I'm
seeking
okay with
men.
a free date, though.
What?
I'm okay with a free date.
So that's what we're talking about. So what do you
Right.
disagree with then?
They paid the dropper. We ain't gonna find out.
Okay.
Hey, somebody screen name on YouTube is GV based on attraction. And it says, this is to drop Big Nisha. Public, please drop her. GV, come to mama. She wants you to come smell the penny draws.
Not the panic. I wanted to ask American if she was okay with other women being in that swimming pool, because that's what it sounded like, because she was worried about him spending too much money on dates and he was dating multiple people. She was okay with that. So like she wasn't the only one in the Motel 6 pool, is all I'm saying.
I'm a man, and I don't care nothing about you niggas' pockets. I ain't gonna even hold you. But JP said, considering his budget more than he is crazy. That's nasty work. And they paid to drop you American Guy.